When we talk about infidelity, the conversation often stops at hurt feelings, but for men, the reality is far more profound. It's time we address the psychological wreckage betrayal leaves behind, not as a social setback, but as a major life stressor. Research shows that betrayal trauma is comparable to PTSD or the deep grief of bereavement. It is a fundamental disruption of safety. It shatters your sense of reality and trust, triggering a survival response that most people aren't prepared to handle. For men, societal expectations add another layer of complexity. There's a pressure to be over it quickly, to stay stoic and strong. This often leads to internalized anger and deep emotional withdrawal as the trauma has no socially acceptable outlet. The numbers are staggering. Up to 60% of betrayed partners develop clinical levels of anxiety or depression. This isn't just a bad breakup, it is a documented trauma response that requires more than just time to heal. Even for men who appear successful and composed, the internal psychological wreckage can be devastating. If you feel like you should be over it but find yourself struggling to function, know that what you're feeling is a valid biological response. Healing from this level of betrayal requires professional support, someone who understands the mechanics of trauma. Time alone doesn't fix a fractured nervous system. You need specialized tools to navigate the physiological impact of betrayal. The first step is validation, acknowledging that this is a crisis, not a character flaw. Taking your mental health seriously is the most masculine thing you can do right now. Don't minimize your experience. Recovery is possible, but it starts with treating the trauma with the clinical attention it deserves. If you are in the middle of this wreckage, know that you aren't alone and you aren't weak for being affected. Reach out to a trauma-informed professional today. Start the process of rebuilding your life. You deserve peace. You deserve healing. Take that first step today.